Let's go! What's good, everyone? It's your boy Anubis Panther, and welcome back another video for another Madden tips. And this one is gonna be how to stop rollout delay fade. Yes, fellas, rollout delay fade. You know how many times you see it's not much in regs, draft, KO mode, a little bit KO mode, but not a lot of times. A little bit ahead of season, but every time you play weekly, you see, all you see when dudes can run cheese play, they go roll out delay fade, 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 roll out delay fade. It just stuck in your head. You be like, man, I hate dudes that run cheese every freaking play. This is part two, because the first one I say is a very solid coverage defense. However, dudes will quick hike the ball in a matter of seconds. You will not get adjustment off, and they will like, oh, touchdown, I'm better than you, and you know you can do about it. But today we're gonna change it up, because it's a good coverage, but when they quick hike the ball and make you not get your adjustments off, he'll have a touchdown. He'll like, oh, touchdown, you trash. So today I'm gonna run nickel 245 DBL A gap. Now, guys, I know you're like, but News, why switch your defense? Now, like I said, I switched my defense. However, I'm still keeping my nickel D5. I like nickel D5. It's played phenomenal for me. I don't want to switch it. That's just my theory. I'm not gonna switch it. But I do want to get rid of is 3D5 wide. It doesn't work out for me. Even though I run good coverage, they somehow got time in the pocket, but I don't. That's the difference. Even I run different passers formation, my passers can't get the pressure and they get annihilated after run two-man rush. But with the opponents run two-man rush, theirs dominates, but mine doesn't. So I decided to give a passer's ability. I mean, what the heck? Negative 5 wide is no longer my defensive scheme anymore. I'm definitely giving up. Listen. I need to find a way to get some stops immediately. 5 wide you just can't stop a bunch of tight end if they quick hike the ball very easily. So it's just me. I'm not gonna run it. But today we're gonna run with this formation. We're going nickel dog 2. Now what we're gonna do right here is, hold on, let's put tight end delay fade on this one. Of course, opponent's gonna run tight end delay fade, right? So I want you to press. Yeah, I want you to press. Now slide your defensive line to the right side, left analog button, and press slant right there. Now slant right and moving to the left, blitz, and put this one on man cover the circle just in case I like to quick hit the ball, and QB contain. And that's all you gotta do. And now watch the results. Boom. You see that? You see that? Now that is I call defense. Dudes that like to spin the same play, they are not gonna be able to get the ball off and roll out delay fade. No matter how many times. No matter how many times they're gonna spam the same play, it's not gonna get open anyway. Cause you know why? My defense is all over the place and the pressure is really all over them. Even to do this, now watch this. And look, still get the pressure and get the sack. Yep. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So dudes like to go roll out delay fade all the dang time, and because I shift my defensive line to the right side, slant them to the right, I put my man cover, my sub linebacker, usual safety or whatever you call it, sub linebacker in the man coverage to circle to watch the drag route. And all I gotta do now, the best you can do is use your cornerback. Either you blitz him or you use her to watch the slant, and then the tight end delay fade, and that's the best way you can do. And this is how it works. Look, because I'm right here, put a decoy, distracted defensive lineman, he's not gonna be able to get off. And see right here, now Now, make sure you put your back at your cloud fast at 30 yards to lock up triangle crossing receiver right here. Because of course zones are broken, so you're gonna have to run back at the cloud fast to 30 yards. And I put man coverage to right here, the receiver right here. Now, even if he's open, I'm gonna don't hit stick. If you hit stick, he'll break off and get the first down or score a touchdown. I want you to just press tap square or press X to tackle him and slow down your opponent. So, anyway, let's go. Okay, what the hell was that? But back to what I'm saying, because I slant to the right and I put my blitz in the cornerback and contain right here to the Hassan Reddick with the pattern on the right, it literally got the pressure, and the offensive line couldn't even catch up to both sides of the ball because he has to pick one, either him or him, and that it literally just annihilated the offensive line, and they have no time to pick which one to guard, and they can't do anything about that. They literally have a hard time to protect the quarterback as the best they can. They couldn't do any about that. So let's say run the same setup. Now let's say if your opponent likes to do this and just like take a play action. So now let's see how he does. Bag, that shit bag, and that's bag right there too, even though that's a deflected pass. But as you can see right here, I took away everything he wanted. He couldn't do anything else, and that ultimately took away everything he wanted. So if he took out the play action, just stay on the circle receiver and then peel back to the tight end, and that is how you easily lock him down in a matter of a second. The opponent will not able to get the tight end delay fit off. So it doesn't matter how he wanted, because it's not going to work either way. And I'm on it this time, and I didn't put QB contain. Just made you put QB contain no matter what. But this one right here took away everything, and I took away the late fade. This is a very good defensive setup to stop the same play opponent likes to run, and this stuff works out. Again, I'm doing this again, QB contain, man coverage, and I'm using it. Now let's see. And get this, you can get the pressure too. You can literally get the pressure because opponent, they're not expected to happen. I'll do it again. I'm doing the same thing again. Oh, hold on. I'll do the same thing again. And let's see the pressure. No time. See? And you can use a blitz rush to him. And he has no time in the pocket, because he has to choose which one he has to guard. Also, make sure if he's trying to hit the middle, press X and hit the inside third. Put your safety on the inside third, and you can put man cars on a square if you want to. It's up to you. But if you want to put it that way, that can easily held off your opponent, and he'll have no time to choose. Because number one thing, he's not able to do is he's not getting the ball like this. And he'll try to do this, but that's not going to open because I put it inside third, and even though he like, oh, it's cover 2 beater. Even though he can try to hit the cover 2 beater, that's not going to work. And if he's trying to quick hike it, but up, throw it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use alert the cornerback, watch the middle a little bit, and then boom, take away everything that your opponent has run. I'm going to run it back one more time. Now, let me see again. I'm going to take that. Okay, stay right here. And he trying to do that. That's his clamp defense. Look at that. Clamp defense. You just stay in the middle. If he wants to hit the middle really quick, you use a lurk it and boom. You really fool your opponent, and now they have no idea what the hell they're doing. And if you like to go a curl route, you can put man covers in the corner of the player right here and easy take it away. Also, and the last thing before I could leave, here's one thing I'll let you know this. If opponent likes to go run, which one? Okay. If opponent likes to run this play, this is the thing that it's gonna make you like, wait, what the hell? How he's open? This play fooled me, and you know I realized you're gonna push this one on the bluff bliss on the third hook. Now watch the results. Right. Now look at Brian Burns. I immediately took away that because he wants to hit that. Now either you hit the third, or you could put him in a hook. You could put him in a hook. You could put him in a hook. And let's see the results. Let's see the results. I'm trying to put the controller down. Okay, now release. Boom. And you know what? It's cool. He can have that. He can try to hit that air truck. Just make sure you tackle him. And that's the best way you can do to slow down that slant delay fade. That's what they do. I'm not gonna lie. They somehow make it work. It'd be like, yo, this dude, they really just run that type of offense. It's just like, it make you think like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is this dude doing? I don't know what's wrong with these opponents, but they really trying to be like that, and I don't know why. But this is the best way you could shut down all the delay phases and every different stuff the opponents like to run. You have to make adjustments and make sure that whatever play he's gonna run, you gotta stick on it. Now, if they're gonna run different plays, you can switch to -5 wide or any defense type of play, and you can force him to change that. That's up to you. However, if they're just gonna run delay fade and all that, you make sure you stick on it, and that's your best assumption. Also, another thing you do, if opponent likes to run the ball, I want you to stay on the cornerback and just watch the run game. Now, you can shoot the gap as well. It's up to you, but you know that whatever they're gonna try to do, they'll make sure they're trying to run the ball as well. But you know, it's not a run defense. You know, if they run the ball, you can switch your run defense to stop it. But if it's passing, they're not gonna go anywhere. But all right, that is it for that one, fellas. That's the best way you can stop roll out delay fade, the same play that opponent is gonna run. Now keep in mind, I want you to go coach adjustments and back up the cloud flats to 30 yards. Now do not put your cornerbacks in the hard or squat flats because they will give up the crossing route immediately. Trust me, I did that before and it didn't even work. You gotta put your cloud flats up. And the best way you make your cloud flats on a cornerback to go put on the cloud flats, press triangle and a right stick up, and that give you that you can put your cornerbacks in the cloud flats, and that's the best way you can stop the corner route. Now do not press. If you press, you give that cross route on one-on-one, and that is the bad way you do that. So this is the best way you can stop the rollout delay fade. The last one I posted was how to clap it, and it's easy. However, with dudes quick hiking the ball so fast, it's annoying. So I decided to just change up the defense, and this is way better than -5 wide, because 5 wide, okay, it can stop it, but it won't stop it multiple times. So that's the best chance I'm gonna tell you guys. This defense is good. If you don't want to run it, okay, but this is the best way you could shut down. I'm gonna say, I'm not sure if it's in any defense. If you still like to run -5 wide or 3-5 wide, I'll say find any defense play. But if you don't want to run 3-5 wide anymore, then go on 3-4 defense. I mean, to be honest, I'm a 3-4 odd guy. Without 3-4, I can't stop the run. That's just the thing. I can stop the run. That's just me. And now I know how to stop the run, and I know how to contain the run game that I've been there before. Now I know how to handle it. So I should get a couple wins weekly, but even though I said it, dudes are gonna find a way to get that off. But if I see them running the same play, I gotta be more prepared and be really extra ready to make sure that I'm on them, and I'll be okay with it. But that's it for today, fellas. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this will help you out to make sure you stop that rollout delay fade too much in your head. But that's the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and share it with your friends. You know, help your boy out. All right, peace.